Hello friends of the Northern Entertainment and welcome to another episode of Notruf 112 Emergency Call 112, however you want to call it. This of course being the old version. We are waiting with bated breath on Notruf 112 part 2. And I think I'm on the wrong side, maybe not. Oh well, I'm sitting now. If it fits, it sits, haha. Nobody else in here? Oh, I feel alone. Ah, there they are. Off we go. Hi ho, hi ho. 8:21. Time to get rolling. We are responding to an oil spill. And while we are responding, I have a couple of things I want to talk about today. One of them, of course, is the demise of Police 1013. But I think, besides the fact that, you know, you can think about the development what you want. You can think about, you can think about the way they went over things what you want. Some are surprised about the end of the project, others are not, others said told you so. I was always cautiously optimistic that Matt will pull it off. But you know what, honestly, I don't think it's really about this anymore. What it is really about is the fact that there is such a sense of entitlement these days from people that have absolutely no entitlement to anything. If you are, and I say that with all due respect, if you are just a gamer, then be happy with what you get. Because those companies owe you nothing in the development. They owe you absolutely nothing. And if people get to the point where they threaten others, then I have to say, give your head a shake. And a good shake, because you got your priorities a little bit messed up, to say the very least. I say that with all due respect. Okay, what's going on here? Where is the collect fuel with the absorbent? Okay, well, apparently they don't want me at the moment doing anything except for looking important. I can do that. But honestly, I am disgusted by the way that some members of that 1013 community, or not even of the 1013 community, because I wouldn't call them members of that community, reacted with threats, with death threats, with the most atrocious things you could possibly say to a human being. Honestly, people like that have no place in the gaming community whatsoever, and honestly, I was actually thinking of exposing some of them publicly, putting their names for everybody to see out there. But then again, I take the high road. In the end, it didn't affect me. I'm just really disgusted by the way that some people behave, and that think that this kind of behavior is acceptable. It is absolutely not. Oh yay, look, I can close the gates. Look at me. I am a hero. Are we doing anything else, or is that it? No, apparently that's it. Awesome. Now, as I said, am I disappointed that it doesn't come to fruition? Well, yeah, absolutely. I was looking forward to the game. Heck, I had an invested interest in it. Emphasis on invested. But other than disappointed, I can't say I'm mad. I'm mad at Matt. I understand them. Honestly, I mean, if I would have gotten threats like that and all that good stuff, I probably would have done exactly the same thing. So I think it is very sad in the way that the community acted there. And I'm not even talking about the YouTubers that made accusations. I don't know enough about that. I didn't watch those videos. I'm not gonna watch those videos because I'm not gonna give them one single view. So I'm not gonna judge either way about it. I'm just judging about, well, really the way that some people in the community acted. And actually 2 people of this community, or of the community, that acted in a very atrocious way, that were also part of my Discord servers, are removed and banned. I have absolutely no love for people that act like that. And that's really, that is, I don't know how you can possibly think that you have any right to act that way. It baffles me, it honestly does. That being said though, in other news, we are looking forward to hearing more about No Truth 112 Part 2. In fact, there is going to be, I do believe, well, I'm not sure exactly when, but there are quite a few more videos coming that show you guys previews of gameplay and whatnot, and I am now quote-unquote in a partnership with Ansgar from Nordrhein TV. And ouch, that was a wow. I'm glad that I'm not the one that's driving, but yeah, we are in a partnership. I am going to help him with the translation of his stuff, and I'm thereby, or I can use his footage, because obviously I'm not gonna have the opportunity to be in the Crantex studios and to record there. So you still get the latest news from this, and hopefully we will see this one come to fruition, and yeah, hopefully it's going to be a good game. Now, to those of you that said, well, why would they bother about building a new game if the first one is not even finished? Well, that's exactly the reason. On the very first video that I made on this, I talked about it extensively, in fact. On the very first announcement video, right after No Truth 112 Part 2 was announced, Crantex did realize that they made some mistakes in the game logic, in what this game has become, in how the game is working. And they also realized that they either have to extensively fix an already dying engine or start anew. And by engine, I mean not the base game engine, obviously. I'm talking about the mechanics that they employed. And now that they know that, they are starting new with a new game. You will get a discount if you have the first part, of course. That much we know already, but I think it's good that they start over. I mean, it starts with how the buildings are placed and all kinds of mechanics that are changed now. So in the end, I think it is the right decision, and if they follow through with everything that they wanted to follow through with, then I think we're gonna see, yeah, a lot of good things in the future. Well, look at this. We have another call. We're gonna go this time. Attack squad crew.
Achtung, Brandschutz, Brandmeldeanlage.
Oh boy.
Einsatz für ELW LF24, DLK 2312, TLF.
Yeah, you just wait. If it's a smoke detector, I bet you it's a false alarm anyway. Which is our door here? Oh, dang it. Don't go without me. And here we go. I think that was a good picture. But yeah guys, if you liked the video, hit the like button, and if you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel, where you will see a lot of emergency, a lot of tycoon games, some military games again in the near future, and of course a lot of simulators. So let's see, if we don't see smoke or fire showing, I am calling this a false alarm. I have no idea where the smoke is this time. I don't see any smoke anywhere yet. Oh, the way the police always gets out of the way makes me laugh. Doesn't look like anything. Oh, well, it looks like it isn't a, looks like it isn't a false alarm after all. So let's go. So what do you want me to do? We are status 4, by the way. I do not know why I have to be the one. Oh wow, what's going on here? Oh, hello. Am I supposed to go in the ladder? No. Certainly not. Wow, look at this. They are not taking any chances this time. Oh, looks like I'm going in. Wonderful. All right. So here we go. Extinguish the fire. Yeah. Let's extinguish the fire then. Okay, BMZ is in here, which is Brandmeldezentrale, which is basically your no, that's not what I wanted. Okay, so there's nothing here. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah. There's a little bit of a fire here. Alright. Advancing, advancing. There we go. There's not much smoke yet though. Okay. Looks like we are good here. Let's have a look. Oh! Oh, hello. Now, one of the interesting things of this game here, and I do think it's different now, or it's gonna be different in part 2, is that this fire simulation was based on a liquid, or the way that the fire was depicted is based on a liquid simulation, which I thought is interesting. Since it's kinda liquid is the enemy, or at least water is the enemy of fire. So I find it really interesting how they use that. Get this all. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen. Fire out at 15:49. We are returning to quarters. Also, whatever happened to 2 in, 2 out. Okay, did do that. I'm gonna do that. Drop that to the ground. There we go. All right. Getting there. There we go. I mean, this game has a lot of things going for it and has a lot of things really going right, but there were just some things that you couldn't fix, and so I think going for the second part is a good idea. Go to the distributor. Or to the gated Y, as the case may be. There we go. Alright, looks like we are all ready to rock and roll home. Maybe. Alright. All units done. Return to quarters. Ready to respond via radio. Yeah, I don't feel like driving today, guys, so no driving on my part. But I will be back with the next call as we are entering hour 11 of our shift.
Achtung, Hilfeleistung, Ölspur, Einsatz für KEF 1.
Alright, well, we are off for another oil spill. That's always fun. I always like oil spills. So, of course, we are now status 3 en route to scene. My dude, my dude. I have no idea where this call out will take us. But I do have to say that with all the updates that came, it is so much more stable though than the game used to be. It's not even, yeah, it's very much different from what it used to be. What in the world? Oh, okay, I was like, what is this? Yeah, now I see. Okay, I can see the oil. And we are status 4 at the scene. So we're gonna start with safety first, as per usual. You know, one of the things I'm really looking forward to is with the use of PBR textures, we're also gonna see reflective textures on the uniforms. And that's going to be nice to... There. That's going to be nice to see. May I respectfully ask what you are doing while I'm running back and forth trying to secure the scene? There. Happy now? What do you mean, go to long distance? I thought we were done with this nonsense. Long distance beacon. That is something that I have never heard like this anyway, but anyways. Far be it from me. Go to traffic cone. Well, there's a lot of back and forth. Also, this has to be the dirtiest sounding Volkswagen diesel for a T4 that I've ever heard. Oh, apparently I'm doing everything here. Now I'm gonna grab the broom and do my thing here as well. Go to mud. Well, do your thing then. Oh, this is not even an oil spill, this is mud or something. Cool. Well, there you go. Not every day is glorious in a fire department, or not every day is fighting fires, saving kittens out of trees. Helping a damsel in distress or whatever. Sometimes it's taking a broom and cleaning a road. Whatever needs to be done. Do your thing. Do your thing. Eins, 72. See, and really, this shows you the advantage of the FMS system. Or of the status system, really. Because instead of having to call 6 times, there was just one call made, and that was when we... now we're going status 1, ready to respond via radio. And we are heading back to the station. And instead of having 6 calls, there is really just 2 presses on the handset on the FMS. And yeah. What status is it? Oh, does it actually show the status? Really? Okay, I have to check this. This says status 1 right now. No. Okay, I was like, what? Really? No. That would have been silly. Alright, a second call out for the KEF. This time.
Verschalung. Einsatz für KEF 1.
Yeah, this time with a call that I haven't had in that form, and that is storm damage at 132. So about... yeah, about... Okay, a broken window of a factory. Yeah, I haven't had that mission at all yet, so that is a new one to me. It is very much so new. Okay, let's see what we have to do here. Probably have to secure the scene again. Take a stack of boards. Okay, got a stack of boards. Now what? Back quote. What is a back quote? Ah. Tilde key. Cool. Okay, what are we doing now? Go to the cordless drill. Oh, okay. Cordless drill. Black & Decker. Because it's definitely not a DeWalt. No, what? What? Ah, here we go. There's one. There's two. And there will be number 3. Go to the vehicle door, stow the cordless drill. Yeah, figures. I'm surprised that the fire department has called for something like that though. But I guess. It makes sense in a way. And we are done. Well, I would be surprised if we get another call here. So it is 4:09. We just arrived back at the station here. I'm gonna put us now at ready to respond in station. Yeah, and we will see. Now only an hour and a half till shift till our shift is over. So I don't really think we're gonna see too much action anymore, but maybe I shouldn't be... Maybe I shouldn't be so sure of that, because, yeah, we've seen that before.
Achtung.
Well, what do you know?
Kleinflächenbrand. Einsatz für TLF 2.
1 hour before our shift is over, we get this call. A small fire. So, of course, we are on our way, and I am helplessly lost once again. Always the same. Oh wait. I think it's this one here. This will be the last call for the day, though. I can guarantee you that. Oh, I can see it already. It's one of those fires where you ask yourself, how? Just how? Alright, let's do it to it. There we go. Oh, I know what's coming next. Alright. You good? Yeah, so very clearly those must be no, plastic windows, because otherwise they wouldn't burn like that. But yeah, it was a nice episode today. We had a little bit of everything. Yeah, I'm not sure how much water we have on this one. Might be a good idea to establish the water connection to the hydrant. The way this is going. There's problems that you can see with yeah, there's problems that you can see with yeah, I think we got it almost. Only a tiny little bit of fire left at this point. Dang you! This keeps on flaring back up again. I don't know what's going on. Okay, we're gonna go from this side now again. Yeah, I'm not sure what to say at this point. Stubborn darn thing. Alright, wow. That was something else. But we are done here. And with that, we are really done. No more need to do anything here. So I say thank you so much for watching, everybody. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then yeah, hit that like button. And until next time, NorthernAlex signing off. God bless.